Thought I'd do a quick shop tour. Haven't done one in a little while. I'll probably do another one after I get some new projects finished in a bit. Okay, this is my clean room. Ha 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 ha. Boy, there's a misnomer. Anyway, this is the room that I don't grind or hammer steel or weld in, so it's the de facto clean room. I keep my vertical mill in here. This is a Index Model 645 6x46 vertical knee mill. It's got real nice longitudinal power feed. That's a 3-phase motor with a gearbox for speed, not servo. Hand wheels, nice mill. A little bit beat up, you know, it's from the 60s, but still runs great. 3-phase, run with VFD. This is a 20-inch Powermatic vertical bandsaw. I've converted it to run a VFD, so I cut wood and metal with it. That saw is just great. Look at all that room on there. Wow. This bench holds my little red 1x42. I use that thing all the time for deburring, folder work, you name it, sharpening. Little porta-band for just everyday quick little metal sawing. This is a nice drill press right here. Chicago Machine Tools, you know, made in Taiwan. It's kind of old, but boy, it's got long travel. It's heavy duty. I like it. Little old drill press. There's a drill press that I've converted into a hand tapper. I've been tapping 2x56 holes for folding knives lately on it. This is my speed control unit here. There's a VFD in here. This is a Tico FM50 203. Converts single phase to 3-phase, up to 3 horsepower. Here's a switch bank. If I pick this switch, it sends it over to the grinders, which has 4 machines off of it. All of these, if I pick machines, it picks one of these machines, depending on which switches I flip. There's a remote coming out that terminates on a leash here, and I can reach pretty much all of the machines it runs. It's got run, stop, forward, reverse, speed pot, so that's handy. The lathe here comes off of it. This is a little 12x37 Taiwanese Grizzly lathe from the late 80s. I do a lot of work on it. It's not the truest lathe out there, but gets the job done. Sandpaper cutting, little wood lathe, sometimes for handle work. Junk, 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 folding knife parts, folding knives happening. More stuff, my sandpaper rack, lots of Rhino Wet red line paper in there. Little technical library, bowling ball vise. This is all the like engraving and marking area. EDM stones. The whiteboard. Clean shop on Saturdays, it says. And this is stuff that I wrote on there like a year ago that won't even erase anymore. Okay, now going into the bigger room. This is the smithing and welding area and the abrasive machines. Here we've got disc grinder, 2x72 that I built. That's 3 horse. The disc is 2. This is a 2 horse old Olympic square wheel grinder, also a 2x72. These run off of this other switch bank here that comes from the first board, as does this machine. This is my Abrasive Machine Tool Company 3B 8x24 automatic surface grinder with a belt conversion that I made for it. Works super great. Little 12-inch dual chop saw for Damascus work. Here is an 18-inch by 10-foot bed tie bar cone head handy metal lathe from 1912. I do rough work on this. Also, I just love it. It's such a gorgeous old machine. Rockwell 7x12 horizontal bandsaw. Metal cutting, of course. Here's the hydraulic power unit for my hydraulic forging press, built it myself, 25 ton. I-beam style, but I added gussets there. Parkerizing setup. 50-pound little giant power hammer. Rebuilt it fully myself. Built a cage. Power twisting machine. 3-phase, reversible, variable speed off the VFD. Foot switch. Adjustable bed length. That thing works great, saves me a lot of time. Here we have the Beaudry number 9 300-pound mechanical power hammer. This is still a project. I got it in the other day. I have to build the drive system and machine a sow block for it and things of that nature. It is such a beast in here. Here's my main forge. This is the hood that goes up. 14-inch outside diameter, blown propane, vertical Dawn Fog style. Gets super hot. The wood stove, it's getting to be time for that. My anvil, 172-pound Peter Wright. Love that thing. It's the center of the shop, and rightly so. Swage block coal forge. You can see I use that all the time. Old hand cranker drill press. Sword heat treating forge and quench tubes. Big post vise. Random stuff. Power transmission for the hammer. My Paragon 24-inch kiln. My sword length tempering ovens. Those are pretty nifty. Made out of old RV ovens. Here's plasma cutting. My 3-phase 300 amp MIG welder, Airco. Here is my 300 amp TIG stick machine, also an Airco. I like the pair of them, these big old orange welders. Super lots of power and a smooth arc. 10 horsepower phase perfect digital phase converter. That's going to drive the power hammer, the big hammer. It already drives this 3-phase welder here. And, you know, that's pretty much all of the major stuff now. I mean, I got my vise table here, 6-inch Wilton bullet vise, welding clamps, etc. Rock Island 4-inch vise. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching.